If I'm bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy like crashes in, like, in the corner, like, oh my God, it's all my mom's fault? Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times when celebrities' actions caught on camera made us physically uncomfortable and or gave us secondhand embarrassment.
Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally.
Number 10. Steve Harvey reads the wrong name.
There are 2 women left, Colombia and Philippines. Please join me over here. One of you is about to become our new Miss Universe.
Before Warren Beatty mistakenly announced La La Land as the winner of the Oscar for Best Picture, we had Steve Harvey announcing the wrong winner of the Miss Universe pageant. Hosting the 2015 iteration of the pageant, the lively comedian announced Ariadna Gutierrez, Miss Colombia, as the victor. In reality, Gutierrez was the first runner-up, and Pia Wurtzbach, Miss Philippines, was the actual winner.
Folks, let me just take control of this. This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, but the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Colombia.
Despite this monumental screw-up, Harvey was invited to host several more Miss Universe pageants, including the following year when he apologized to the Philippines for his mistake. We hope that apology carried over to 2019, when Harvey repeated the error for the National Costume Contest, this time announcing Miss Philippines as the winner when Miss Malaysia had actually scored the crown.
It's not Philippines, it's Malaysia.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you. I just read that in the teleprompter. Y'all gonna quit doing this to me. I can read, it said now, they trying to fix it now. See, this is what they did to me back in 2015. Played me short like that.
Number 9. James Brown gives CNN a show.
How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at all. You're not in any difficulty, but you're out on bond.
No, I'm not.
Have all the charges been dropped?
Yeah, I'm out on love.
Well, are you out on love or out of love? Which is it?
You might not have known it from his timeless, impeccable stage presence, but the godfather of funk bore more than a few demons of his own. Although Brown famously forced members of his band to abstain from using alcohol and substances, he eventually developed a fondness for PCP sometime in the early 1980s.
Brazil.
Now, your fans will have read all about this, James. Aren't you concerned about that?
No, Dankeschön. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
The substance, which Brown began to use regularly and caused him to act erratically, is suspected to have contributed to the singer's wildly off-the-rails 1988 interview with CNN host Dr. Sonia Friedman. Following his April 1988 arrest, in which Brown was charged with domestic abuse of his wife, Adrienne Rodriguez, this attempt at PR course correction likely had his management team pulling their hair out.
Now, the women love you when you get out there. Why do you think that is?
What'd you say?
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh.
Number 8. Michael Richards tries to apologize.
I'm not doing too good.
Well, why don't you explain exactly what happened for the folks who may not know?
I lost my temper on stage. I was at a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage.
Has such a dramatic mishap and subsequent fall from grace ever been so perfectly captured on video? Richards, best known for his Emmy-winning role as Kramer on the hit NBC sitcom Seinfeld, was filmed by an audience member at the Hollywood Laugh Factory. Incensed by hecklers, the former Seinfeld star shouted a series of deplorable racial epithets at them. The shaky cell phone camera footage went viral after being leaked by TMZ. Things only got worse during Richards' Late Show appearance.
I know, I hear you in your audience laugh, you know, and I'm not even sure that this is where I should be addressing the situation. I've already heard you make some jokes about it, and that's okay, you know. But I'm I'm really busted up over this, and I'm very, very sorry.
Having been invited on by Jerry Seinfeld, Richards appeared via satellite to deliver an awkward apology. Even worse, some audience members thought that Richards was doing a scripted bit, with Seinfeld uncomfortably stepping in to refute that notion.
Said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans, a lot of trash talk, and
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
And what were you were actually being heckled, or were they just talking and disturbing the act?
Number 7. Tom Cruise jumps on Oprah's couch.
What has happened to you?
That's how I feel about it.
Really? Something happened to you.
Even 20 years since this chaotic interview first aired, that enigmatic central question still remains. What was Tom thinking here? 2005 was a whirlwind year for new couple Cruise and Katie Holmes. They began dating in April, made their first public appearance that month, and in May, Cruise appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show to promote their relationship? In any case, the Oscar nominee and action star made a fool of himself by inexplicably showing off his admittedly impressive gymnastic skills.
We've never seen you behave this way before.
I know.
Have you ever felt this way before? You're gone. You are gone.
The crux of the interview was Cruise jumping up and down on the talk show host's couch, declaring his love for the Dawson Creek star. The over-the-top moment is even harder to watch when you remember Cruise and Holmes' acrimonious, painfully public 2012 divorce.
I'm not going to pretend.
I can see you're not. Do you know Katie once told 17 magazine, yes! The boy is gone. The boy is gone. He's gone.
I am.
Okay.
This is something I have to discuss with her personally, but you know.
Number 6. Miley Cyrus twerks on Robin Thicke. Every child star is, at one point or another, confronted with a professional fork in the road. Does one continue down the path of family friendliness and risk fading into obscurity, or aggressively pivot into an edgier, more adult stage? If you're at all familiar with this widely publicized MTV VMA performance, then you'll know that former teen idol Cyrus decisively opted for the latter. Described by The Telegraph as Cyrus going into overdrive, trying to kill off her Disney milestone Hannah Montana, Miley performed a medley of her We Can't Stop and Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines. The resulting performance was blasted by fans, critics, and everyone in between. Although Cyrus's career eventually recovered, Thicke's reputation was tainted due to his participation, as well as other contemporary scandals.
Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal, baby, it's in nature.
Number 5. Ashley Simpson does an impromptu jig. Oof. You can't help feeling bad for poor Ashley while watching this infamous Saturday Night Live moment in October 2004. The pop rock singer and sister of Jessica was reportedly under doctor's orders not to sing due to vocal cord inflammation as a result of chronic acid reflux. Simpson's choice to sing to a pre-recorded track, while seemingly innocent enough in itself, would be her cringeworthy downfall.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am fading.
While her first performance, the song Pieces of Me, went off without a hitch, her performance of Autobiography was almost immediately derailed by the Pieces of Me vocals being piped in. Mass confusion fell over the SNL stage, and Simpson started dancing around in an ostensible attempt to pick up the pieces.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Live TV.
Exactly. I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown. I'm sorry.
Ashley Simpson!
Number 4. Charlie Sheen is winning.
Your anger and your hate, I think, is coming off as erratic to people.
Passion, my passion. It's all
Okay, your passion
yes.
is coming off as erratic
Right.
to people.
Well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah, because it fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm.
Sometimes, despite the best efforts of everyone around you, you're just not able to get out of your own way. Such was the case with 2.5 Men star Charlie Sheen, whose history of wild partying and hedonism caught up with him in a big way. The show's production was paused in January 2011 when the 4-time Emmy nominee was enrolled in a rehab program, his 3rd try in under a year.
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you're on 2 ends of the spectrum.
Wow. And then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Following a series of erratic remarks made by Sheen about showrunner Chuck Lorre, the actor was fired in March and replaced with Ashton Kutcher. However, just ahead of that, a Good Morning America interview introduced a number of highly memorable quotes that set the internet ablaze.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
You don't worry that you're gonna die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
Number 3, Kanye West interrupts Taylor Swift.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Was this the beginning of the end for the quote-unquote old Kanye? While the jury may still be out on that one, it's hard to deny that eternal provocateur West's career took a serious, lasting hit from this 2009 incident at that year's MTV Video Music Awards. Country pop star Swift had just won the Best Female Video category for her smash hit, You Belong With Me. West, who was reportedly intoxicated at the time, stormed the stage and cut her speech short, declaring that Beyoncé deserved the award for her Single Ladies video. The public backlash was intense and, well, swift. West was forced to apologize multiple times, especially in light of then-President Barack Obama's leaked commentary on the incident.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass. No, all this stuff.
That's what King said.
I'm assuming all this stuff. Where's the pool? Come on, guys. Cut the president some slack.
Number 2, Justin Timberlake exposes Janet Jackson. This wardrobe malfunction is so widely scrutinized that it has its own conspiracy theories. For the uninitiated, Jackson headlined the Super Bowl 38 halftime show, which also featured special guests P. Diddy, Nelly, and Kid Rock. However, an incident that would instantly become the stuff of pop culture legend was afoot. Special guest Timberlake ripped off part of Jackson's top, exposing her right breast. Jackson was quickly punished and blacklisted by the music industry, while Timberlake mostly got off scot-free. At the time, that is. Oh, those conspiracy theories? That Timberlake planned the stunt on purpose to upstage Britney Spears' most recent MTV VMA appearance, and that it was an attempt by the media to distract the general public from the ongoing war in Iraq.
What people don't understand is he was to take and rip the piece off that he did.
The leather piece.
Right, but more came off than what was supposed to.
So he was supposed to pull that off and we just see the red there. And he ripped the whole thing.
Yes.
So he had you practiced or whatever before?
Yes, we did.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Will Smith slaps Chris Rock.
We're now hearing from Jada Pinkett Smith after her husband Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock for slapping him at the Oscars. Pinkett Smith posted on Instagram today saying, "This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it." It comes as the Academy says it's conducting a formal review. TJ Holmes has the latest.
Okay, maybe this is kind of a huge claim to make, but is this the wildest moment that's ever happened on live television? In an incident that still baffles, confounds, and just generally shocks, the normally family-friendly Smith took clear offense to a lighthearted joke told by Rock at Jada Pinkett Smith's expense.
My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be.
Comparing the alopecia-stricken Jada to Demi Moore's character in the 1997 film G.I. Jane, Rock quickly found himself physically assaulted by the soon-to-be Oscar winner. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping episode of celeb losing their marbles, Smith resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and was banned from attending their events for 10 years.
He is a very even people person. And that's the first time I've ever seen him go off. The first time in his life.
Which celeb crash out surprised you the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
I blinked and I cured my brain. That's how. Everybody has the power just because everybody, can't is the cancer of happen.
Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.